Well, again, so I thought I'd make another YouTube video because I went to Belfast last week and uh, I thought it was alright, but I was just expecting it was gonna be better, really. Well, it was mostly the Titanic Museum that we were disappointed by, because even my dad, who was the one who wanted to book it up in the first place, he was disappointed by it, but probably because it was like expensive and like there wasn't really that much to look at. There was like a couple of things, like a fur coat and like a deck chair and some other stuff, but it was mostly just like walls of text and some like listening to some voiceover of some guy like talking about how they built the Titanic, when I think he was expecting there to be more stuff, really, but because like it was a very like big building, but there wasn't really that many like artifacts, really, and it was just like packed full of tourists, really, and you just thought it was gonna be better, really. But you liked the ships more, really, like the HMS Caroline that was part of the Battle of Jutland. That was the last surviving ship of the battle, and it was the largest naval fleet battle. So he found that more interesting than like the HMS. I mean, not HMS. The SS Nomadic was interesting as well. How the like that was the last White Star Line ship that the Titanic was part of the company. So that was interesting as well. I think they were both more interesting than the museum, really, because they were, I don't know, something more tangible to look at, really, and I don't know, like I think it's better to just like look at something instead of some voiceover talking about something, or just like reading some text when you could just like look at Wikipedia or something. But I think if the Titanic Museum was smaller and more reasonably priced, it would have been better. It was just because it was a large building, so it seemed like there was going to be more stuff to look at. I think that's the main thing we were disappointed by, and it was expensive. But we went into the centre of Belfast as well, but there was like a couple of old buildings, but it was mostly just like modern architecture, really. Like they had old pictures of what Belfast originally looked like. Like it seemed like they knocked down most of the buildings, really, and they just had like modern stuff, really. There was a couple of old buildings that were took photographs of, and like we took photographs of the ships and stuff as well. But my dad said that he didn't really feel like there was much to take photographs of in the Titanic Museum, but probably because he was disappointed, really, by it, really. But I think he enjoyed it overall, I think, and he said he'd probably want to go back to Belfast. I mean, well, maybe not Belfast, but like maybe Northern Ireland in general, really, like, and maybe, I don't know, stay in a cottage or something, or go somewhere different. But and I thought it was interesting as well. But yeah, well, I agreed with him, really. How I didn't think the Titanic Museum was as interesting as what I was expecting it was going to be. But I think everything else was better that we went to look at, really, but yeah, at least it was something different, really, and I guess I didn't have to pay for it this time, which was something. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about it. But I might do a live stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But I'll see you later, I guess. Anyway, bye for now.